Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me. Today, I want to share with you my working from home routine and what I like to do to stay productive throughout the day. And starting off, the very first thing that I like to do is to make myself a cup of coffee or tea. With the weather getting warmer here in Charlotte, I've been really gravitating towards cold brew coffee recently, and I love adding some oat milk to it too. Then I'll take my coffee over to my computer and get out my bullet journal so I can start planning my to-do list and priorities for the day. Usually, I'll already have a few items written on it from the night before, but I'll use this time to check over what I'm going to be doing, and then also to write down anything that I might have missed. This is really my time to get oriented for the day, to figure out what I need to do, and to settle into a productive mindset. But once I've spent a few minutes on that, it's time to open up my computer and get to work. And the first thing that I do when I get on my computer each morning is to check my email. I'll go through and read all of the emails I received in the past 24 hours, respond to the ones that require responses, and then archive or delete as many as possible. And then I'll also use this time to focus on any administrative tasks or quick to-dos. And then at various points throughout my workday, Christopher will come in and give me hugs and just check in on me to see how I'm doing. It's really cute and a nice little distraction. But then going back to my emails and general admin, I know a lot of people say to eat the frog and to do the hardest thing on your to-do list first. But for me personally, I am very much a big picture person, and so those larger projects are the things that I actually really enjoy doing. And so I found that it makes more sense for me and that I'm more productive if I spend about an hour a day just doing general emails and admin before diving into some of the larger projects. But after about an hour of that, or whenever I finish, I'll get up and make myself a smoothie. And this is usually the first thing I'll eat in a day because I find that it takes a little while for my stomach to really wake up and be hungry. And I'll make my favorite smoothie recipe, which includes some frozen bananas, spinach, blueberries, oat milk, and vanilla extract. And I always try to make enough for two so that Christopher can have one as well. Then I'll just put in a glass straw and bring it back to my workstation. At this point, all of my general admin is done, and I really try to forget about it for the rest of my workday. From here, I'll really start digging in and focusing on some bigger projects. Video and social media are a big part of my job, both for what I do here on YouTube as well as some of the freelancing I do. So naturally with that comes a lot of editing, and this is usually when I'll do it. And for things like this, where I'm really trying to get in the zone, something that I love to do is just to pop on a little bit of background music. And if you're interested in what I like to listen to, I'll link to my favorite Spotify playlist below. That can help me to focus and to get in the zone, and that's really what my goal is during this time. I try to engage in deep work, not checking my phone, not getting distracted, but really just getting stuff done. So I'll usually do that for a few hours or as long as I need to finish the project, but then I'll mark off what I've done and then get up so that I can really take a quick break and make some lunch. And one of my favorite lunches recently has been rice cakes with creamy almond butter. So I'll get out 2 or 3 rice cakes just depending on how hungry I'm feeling, and then spread almond butter across them, sometimes adding bananas, but unfortunately on this day I didn't have any fresh ones at home. I always try to get a serving of fruit in with my lunch too. Usually that comes in the form of a chopped up Granny Smith apple. And the weather here in Charlotte has been glorious recently, so I'll often take my food out to our back porch to be enjoyed. And during lunch, something I'll often do is take time to learn. So as I'm eating, I might watch a quick video or tutorial. During this time, I'll also often check on any texts I received and respond to any relevant ones. like to take my time to really enjoy my lunch without rushing it so that I can kind of reset my headspace for returning to work. So I'll usually break for lunch for anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. But then once my food is eaten and my water cup is empty, I'll get up to continue with my workday. Just like at the start of my workday, I like to check in with my to-do list to see where I'm doing and really just to make a plan for how I want to spend the afternoon and what I want to accomplish. The afternoon is the part of my workday where I feel the most awake and creative. So I like to save some of the more high energy activities on my to-do list for this time. And usually for me, that looks like creating. Whether I'm filming videos, writing captions, taking pictures, or working on some more involved and active projects. So something I've been trying to learn how to do recently is figure out how to make art prints for some of the watercolors that I share on Instagram. It's something that I've been wanting to do for months, but I have had several difficulties in kind of getting this project off the ground. So it's something I've been working on a lot recently. After making some progress with the prints though, I decided to move on to some of the other tasks that I had on my to-do list. So I got out my phone and started creating captions both for my personal Instagram account, but also for the social media accounts of some of the other brands and nonprofits that I work with. And batching like tasks together like this is one of my favorite easy ways to increase your productivity because it reduces the time that you might otherwise spend switching from task to task to task. By doing it all at once, it can help you to save a lot of time. Once the posts were ready to go, I decided to check in with everyone on stories. Instagram stories is probably my favorite way of just checking in with my community and sharing any daily updates or inspiration. But then after a while, I'll get up and go back to my workspace and to focus on the final phase of my workday. I'll check once more just to make sure no urgent emails have come in, and also make sure that any active projects that I'm working on are saved and up to date. But once that's done, I'll close my computer, putting it away for the day, and get out my bullet journal. While work is still fresh in my memory, I like to outline my following day so that when I sit down to work, I already have an idea of what I want to accomplish. It isn't super detailed, but it does give me a general picture of what I want to focus on the following day. Then I'll put that and my computer away and get ready to work out. But first, I'm usually feeling fairly thirsty and snackish at this point, so I'll refill my water cup and also pick out something healthy to snack on. Lately, my snack of choice has been pistachios, so I'll get out and enjoy a handful of those. But then I'll head into the bedroom and get changed so that I can work out. Working out is something that I've been doing fairly half-heartedly for years, but recently I joined a local gym and I've really been trying to get into shape. So for the past month or so, I've tried to create the habit of going to the gym after I get off work. By doing it at the same time each day, it's really helped me to be more consistent. And then it's off to the gym and time to begin the rest of my evening. I hope you guys enjoyed this look into my routine for working from home though, and if you did and haven't already, don't forget to subscribe below. That's everything for today's video though. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!